vortex. It's so beautiful. I'm just kidding, I don't know what you look like. I just assumed that it's a black hole. A black hole of nothingness. That's what the internet really is. But we think it's just so amazing. What are you willing to do in order to prove how much you love God? I don't think that He requires that proof from us, but you require it. Because I don't think people love God anywhere near as much as they claim. It's a little nerve-wracking what's going on, but I've always thought that. I've always been a bit intimidated by, well, is intimidated the right word? I don't know. I don't want to say like terrified or anything, because that's not true. You shouldn't have that paralyzing fear about anything. You really shouldn't even have it about God. Like, your fear of God should be like a warm and loving fear, okay? Because if He's made all this, He can take all of it away. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised that He hasn't already, considering how ungrateful we have been for just natural things that He has given us. But yeah, I was just reading about this new thing that they're doing, this chat something. Well, the AI is taking over, and there are people that are going along with it, and then there are people that are skeptical. And yet all these people that claim that they're like against it, they all have an iPhone. Now, I understand that there are different reasons why people use technology that I don't use, and they're more into this world than I am. You know, like they involve themselves more in, you know, political circles or well, social circles in general. You know, it's like if you want to know what's going on, it makes more sense to be on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I understand that, okay? But it would be hypocritical for me personally to do things like that, especially with a smartphone, just because of like how badly I feel. Like every time I see people on their smartphone, I just want to smother them with a pillow. And because like essentially they're just like chloroforming themselves and they don't even know it. Which is why they're so like easily susceptible to being brainwashed by all of this false information, dude. Like all these things that they're telling us are complete crap. They're telling us what they're doing by lying to us. Like, you have to explain yourself. Okay, so being a rabbit hole kind of girl, it's the only way to be. I don't care about stuff outside of the rabbit hole. I don't. I mean, I'm happy, man. I'm probably the happiest conspiracy theorist you've ever met. But I do get really sad and cry, and I get angry and cry, and basically everything is accompanied with a bucket, alright? Because I make myself laugh so much that I cry too, so there you go. It all ends in tears eventually, right? It's fine though. We're in the know. How about that? I mean, it's always been obvious what they were doing. You know, didn't you write a lyric? It was obvious their intentions were ominous. Right, right. So obvious. But, you know, people that get nervous about this, it's like, they don't understand that, like, everything's connected. And anybody that attempts to point this out, you know, they're gonna get called extra crazy because we, like, actually apply this information, you know? So, if they're trying to enslave us, wouldn't it make sense to, like, you know, avoid things that make that easier? Like the smartphone? You know, that was just my thought when they first came out. I was like, they're really gonna fuck with people's heads for good, you know? And that makes sense, because once you control what's in their head, you can control what they do all day. It's so easy. Now you've convinced them that they need it, so now what's in their hand all the time? Mark in the right hand, mark in the